Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my very first Shop My Stash video. While I'm pretty good at rotating my makeup, I wanted to put a label on it and actually be more intentional about switching out my makeup. Sometimes people do a Shop My Stash after 1 week, sometimes they do it after a season. For me, about 3 to 4 weeks is the most realistic amount of time for me to actually use the products somewhat thoroughly. It doesn't mean I have to use those products every single day, it's just as long as I'm getting some use out of it. Now that it's summer, it's getting a little bit warmer, and I'm also a teacher and I'm off. I wanted to just keep that in mind for the amount of time that I chose to do. The main products that I'm focusing on for Shop My Stash are eyeshadows, lip products, be it gloss or lipstick, and maybe a bronzer and a blush. So everything else I'm pretty good about rotating around. Like my foundations, I'm pretty good about switching those out if I feel like it. I don't really have a lot of them, so I rotate them pretty well. I only have one concealer though, so there's no reason to bring that into a Shop My Stash because I'm also doing a project pan, so those are probably going to get more attention than anything else. Project pan's a lot more intensive than a Shop My Stash, so I do want to make sure that I don't have too many things going on at the same time because I don't want to overwhelm myself, and I want to make sure that I'm using my project pan stuff too and hitting goals on those products. If I get bored and I want to switch things up, that's what those products are there for. Maybe if I want to pull in an eyeliner, something different, I will pull in an eyeliner if I feel like using it, even if it's not in my Shop My Stash. Like, I'm giving myself a lot of flexibility with this. Again, the point here is that I am using those products more in the allotted amount of time that I give myself. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It really gives me an idea of what you guys want to see and helps me out a lot, so thank you in advance. So let's get started. Let me show you what I'm picking out. All right, so we're gonna pick out eyeshadows to use for the next 3 to 4 weeks. So let's explore. These are my old AF eyeshadows. You'll probably remember that from that video. If you didn't watch it, please check it out. Let's see here. What have I not used in a while? Usually I wear this in the summer. It's a really old Benefit, like mineral type of eyeshadow, but I always wear that every summer. I want to switch it up a little bit. No MAC. Let's give MAC a break. You know what? I'm gonna pull out one of these guys because I don't really use these enough. These are cream products, but let me think about it. Maybe I'll pull all 3 of these out to use this month. And these are all like pretty neutral, so I know that they'll definitely get use. So, okay. How about a palette? Well, I have these Too Faced palettes that came in a set I got for Christmas like 2 years ago. So I'm gonna pull out, let me look at this one. This one has some pinks in there, so I don't know, do I wanna use this or not? Maybe not that one. This one's kind of nice. It's called Super Fun Night, you know, like, because I'm going to be going out a lot, you know. Just kidding, not really. But, this has a lot of browns as well, but powder form, and there's a black liner in there. Yeah, I think I'm going to pull this guy out. So I'll have this palette and these 3 shadows. I think that's good variety because you have both cream, powder, yeah. Perfect. All right, so here I have my tower of blushes on the right and like highlighters and bronzers and stuff, so a little bit dusty. Please pardon the dust, but let's take a look. Let me see. Again, I do have a Project Pan blush that I'm trying to use, so I'm only going to pick out maybe like 1 or 2 blushes to use. Look at how gross this looks. These Nars Blushes are so like, I don't even know, I tried to scrape off the thing, I don't know, not attractive, but I'm gonna pull out this guy. This is really old, like this is so old that Milani's packaging has changed probably like once or twice since this was made. So I'll pull this out. This is called Sunset Beach by Milani, and I'm gonna pick out something a little bit more neutral. This is Tarte Party. This is one of those free ones. I think a lot of people have this because we all got it free from Sephora. More neutral, so I'll pick these 2 out. That's that. Here we have what's left of my lip glosses. Remember when I did that big lip, well, not that big, but we did a lip gloss declutter a couple videos ago, and I may or may not have retrieved some lip gloss from that. I got rid of a lot, but I still kept a couple. I'm gonna pull out this lip gloss. This is the Sigma lip gloss, in like a melon pinkish color, so I really like the formula of this. Not sure if Sigma still makes it, but I'm gonna pull this in. I don't know, maybe I'll pull in this flower one. I know I said I was getting rid of this. I lied. This is pretty. I like it. But there's not like literally, like this was packed at one point. So I can forgive myself for pulling this one back in. So we'll use these two lip glosses. Bronzer wise, oh, these are highlighters. This I use every summer too. This is like, I don't even know what brand this is, if it's even a brand at all. Maybe I'll pull out this guy. This is the Revolution highlight and contour palette. So I'll pull this out to use, even though I also have a bronzer to use that's in my project pan. I do want to get some use out of it. You know what, it's not even that old, but the packaging's not that great, so it looks a lot older than it actually is, but yeah, we'll pull this in. And I have here my lipsticks and such, and I keep that kind of under this IKEA table, but I did label them like a dork, but which I need to add a label right here, but it keeps them organized. I don't know, I like having my lipsticks organized by color or type, so yes, all lipsticks and lip liners. And I think I'm going to bring in my coral lipstick just for June because it's just that time of year. This is Coral Crush by Maybelline. It's like this, and I can dab that on and like sheer it out if I want to, so I'll bring that lipstick in. Literally that's it. Actually no, let's bring in a different one of these guys. What the heck's this? Oh man, I can't like decide. I have like a whole bunch of different things here. Do I do Avon? Sure. So this is an Avon color. This one is called In the Buff. And this is pretty much like an everyday nude, really easy to wear. There's not much of it left, but we'll bring that in and this in. Here is my dresser. I do my makeup standing up. I do not sit at a vanity, but this is what it looks like in the layout. So here's a box from IKEA that I keep like my everyday kind of makeup that I like to pull from and just like to have it out, and some skincare products. So I have my ordinary stuff over here, my everyday SPF lotion. Hi guys. And you know, like powders and things, lip balms. So nothing in here is really going to be changing. I am trying to focus on using this summer, like finishing it, because I think this is about 2 years old and it's getting a little bit older, so I really need to finish it up. And yeah, so I'm probably going to use this most of the summer. I used it last summer and really liked it. Here's the bronzer I'm trying to project pan, and there's also a blush in here I'm also trying to project pan, which is right here. So I'm trying to keep the blushes in my rotation, like not too many, so that explains that. This tray right here is where I'm going to put my Shop My Stash products, and some things here also stay the entire time. Like for example, like I have a lip gloss here that I use often, that always stays in there. Whatever eyebrow product I'm using at the moment, which I rotate often anyway. I'm gonna swap all of these out. Oh, here's a project pan item. So yeah, and over here I have this cute little tray from Old Navy that I got years ago. I also keep on here project pan or Shop My Stash items, and my two little sharpeners, and my like beauty blender knockoff sponge I keep right there. That one's from Amazon. So yeah, these are project pans right here. So I'm gonna pull out these two, which I brought in last time, and I'm gonna pull out all of these. I like to kind of keep shroom there just because I use that a lot, and then pull these out. These are from last time, but I'm gonna put that aside and put in these three. And my palette, I think I'm gonna put this, or here's another home for my palettes. Now, my brushes don't always sit here like this, but my daughter kept grabbing them off the table they're usually at, so I had to move them, just for now, temporarily. So I'm going to put these two lipsticks right in this tray right here, so they're in my direct view. And my shadows are here, the palette is over there. Yes, I also need to put these into the situation. I think I need like a Muji drawer or something. Maybe eventually I'll get a Muji drawer so I can have everything fit a little bit better. I'm gonna pull out some blushes that I was using in my previous Shop My Stash that I had. I do love these two blushes though. This is Bobbi Brown, really good, and this is an old Laura Geller one, both really nice. But yeah, I'll put this guy in here as well as this guy, and this huge bronzer palette. Is it weird if I put them right there? Maybe I'll just put her right there. I don't know. Sure. I am filming this on a different day, but I decided after I made the video that I did want to include other products. But if we're talking about being intentional, like, might as well reach all different parts of your collections. This last drawer right here is sort of like a backup drawer. There's like odds and ends in here that I didn't really quite know where to put them. Some backups. I don't have a lot of backups, but I have like an extra hand cream back there. Yes, this is the Lorac Perfection powder that my mom got me. And I was thinking about this, and I've had this for a little bit. It's kind of just been sitting here, and it looks like this. And I don't know, but I was curious to see how this compares to like the powders that I've been using. So I'm gonna pull this one in. I don't like products sitting around that have never been used before, so that'll be great to try. This is in the shade PF4. I'm not sure where she got this, but worth a shot. All right, and these are my highlighters. Now I know that I didn't originally plan on pulling in a highlighter because I honestly don't wear them or think to wear them, but that would be all the more reason to pull something in like this, because then I actually use them and they're not just sitting here. This is basically all of my highlighters because, again, I don't really wear highlighters too often. This one is Mary Luminizer, which is a classic oldie but goodie. It is like a golden kind of champagne-y type of color. Very pretty. Yeah, but for the amount that I actually put on my face, like, this is a lot of product. This is my favorite highlighter. This is the Becca Champagne Pop. This is the Jaclyn Hill one. I'm sure we all know what this looks like. This is one of my favorites. It's like, if not my favorite highlight of all time. And this I used recently, but I think I'm gonna bring in the MAC one because I don't give this enough love. I brought it in one other time before and I did not use it as much as I was hoping to. So if anything, like, with products like this, it's a point of data for me, like, to see if I use it or not, but at least it's there, so in the forefront, so I know to use it. Also, I did not pull in any eyeliners, but I changed my mind and I think I want to include an eyeliner because there are actually some summer shades that I don't really wear most of the year, but like summer's kind of like more of that time. This whole container has like eyeliners, mascaras, and then like random like maybe brow stuff is in here. But let me see. So yeah, here are my eyeliners, and I think for eyeliner, I want to pull in one or two colors here. I like this. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. It is by no means new at all, but I really do enjoy this product. I just never reach for it, so I'm going to make an effort to reach for that, and I'm going to put that right in here. And let me see if there's anything else. I pretty much use most of these things pretty regularly and rotate through. I don't really want to do like a dark color too much. Love this color. This is called Prunella. It's like my favorite MAC eyeliner of all time. Well, I shouldn't say that because I haven't tried that many MAC eyeliners, but this is like literally one of my favorites. It's just very flattering for me. I don't know, I might just like stick with this one. So we'll just keep that in there to use. It looks really pretty with like a brown eyeshadow. It just like pops so nice. So that'll be that. I know it's like only one eyeliner, but I don't want to pressure myself with like too many different products. This is where I keep my mascaras. Is my newest one. This one is called Man Eater by Tarte, and it's just okay. This is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. Like, this is literally all the mascaras that I have. This is just an Almay one that I've always liked. But I have this Lancome Monsieur Big mascara sample, so I think I'm gonna bring this in because I always forget about it. It kind of just gets lost because everything else is taller and this is a short little guy. So we're gonna put that mascara in there so that I know to use this. I'm gonna take out both of these powders. I have a Rimmel one and an Avon one that I've been using like nonstop. And I'm gonna put in my Lorac one right here, and also my MAC highlighter, which we'll see if I even use this. And if I don't, that'll be very telling, but I'll put it in there. Or in fact, you know what? I'm gonna put this right over here so it's really like visible, and hopefully I will reach for it more then. I think that's pretty much like everything for now. I think I'm set for the next 3 or 4 weeks at this point. Yeah, and there you have it. All right, guys, I hope that gives you a good idea about what I picked out for the month. This is my first one, so if I want to change anything next month or next time I do this, you'll obviously see those changes next time. But for now, definitely hit like and subscribe if you want to see more of this type of content. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.